Hey there, everybody. Sean here. I just wanted to leave you for a thought that's been mulling around in my head for today, and that is the effects in our lives of positivity and negativity. Just thinking about life at the moment and the situations that I'm in, at home, socially, at work, it is incredible just how negative the culture is right now, basic all around. And I think a lot of people would agree in their current situations. Negativity is ruling and running amok right now. And in conversations I was having at work today, and the situation would begin to turn, and the conversation, it would begin to go downhill, and it's like, wow, this is all of a sudden just getting heavy. And it begun to click in my head, how do I deal with this whenever I notice that starts happening in a conversation? And there was one conversation in particular today that had begun to happen, and it's very easy, I should say it, the past me would have very easily joined in on the negativity and basically stirred the pot, if you will. Either joined in, agreed, put in my own opinion or 2 cents, and just continued the circle. But it's gotten to the point where I've realized for myself that in doing that, I am now allowing that negativity to come into my life and affect me if I am willing to participate in it. And I think there's even a certain amount of negativity that if we allow ourselves to even be around it and choose not to realize that we are around it, I think it will still affect us subconsciously. Your subconscious will respond to whatever it is constantly bombarded with. This is why positive self-talk is so important. If you're constantly telling yourself negative things, your subconscious will come to believe that about yourself or about a situation or someone else. And so it's in situations like that today in this conversation where I've begun to ask myself, so one, can I change this situation? Two, does this situation affect me? Or am I just nothing more than a bystander? And three, is it something that I can positively influence, or do I just need to walk away from? And when I've begun to approach situations from those standpoints, it's gotten me to the point where I can either change the subject and move on to some other subject, or just remove myself from the conversation as quickly and peacefully as I can. Just because I found that I do not need to be around that energy myself, because it does affect me. There's days if I am around a lot of negativity, and I find if I am not purposely and intentionally guarding my thoughts, I can tell when I get home at the end of the day that I definitely have a much more negative attitude than I should. I'm trying to remember, I was watching a video by Tony Robbins, and I can't remember if he said this or if somebody said to him, but the phrase was, be careful what you allow other people to put in your coffee. And it's the cup of your life, of your emotion, of your mind. Be careful what you allow other people in situations to put into that, because out of that, some of what you will become. So, just wanted to leave you with that thought for this evening. Be very careful with negativity, and be a positive light. Every time you can, be positive about a situation. Try to find the good in it. Ask us, is this situation making me better? How can I make this person better? How can I make the situation better? It's amazing what happens in a conversation whenever it's dark and negative, and all of a sudden somebody interjects this positive thought, finds the bright side in a situation, and interjects it in a way. It's incredible sometimes to watch people's reaction when it's, oh, that's a good thought, and it'll change the vibe of the entire conversation. So, be positive, be a light in somebody's world today. So, hope you had a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.